folks, welcome to Ghost of a Tale. ISP has not solved our problem yet, so we are going to be pre-recording this. If it is fixed by the time the stream is supposed to normally broadcast, I will broadcast this recording as the stream. If not, you'll see it Tuesday morning here on ye olde YouTube. Have a nope. I just finished working on something else a little while ago, and we've had a change in the meantime. So let's go ahead and kick over to this. Turn that on. Sorry, gun. And let's hit this.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Thank you. Your patronage is greatly appreciated. Okay. If you hadn't heard, so there's I forget what they call it. Basically, my internet goes through the node in the neighborhood to a drop, I think they call it, which is on the power pole out here behind my house. And then from that, it runs into my house. So we tested everything from my house up to that drop. There's like a little box on the power pole, and everything was good from the house up to that box. So that's where we're at on that. Oh yeah. This is the wrong thing. We need to go back down there. Oh. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. I made a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo there. That was an error. We gotta go up to go down. That's right. That's right. I remember now. So, when I met with the ISP on Thursday, the decision was made. We'll get somebody out here to work on it. Probably would not be till Monday at the earliest, which is why it is Sunday. It's a great way to start. It is Sunday, and I am recording this just in case. So if it's working, like I said, we'll broadcast this as the stream. If it's not working, this will just be a normal. This wasn't this hard last week. This will just be a normal upload. Pardon me. Can I just... Well, it didn't seem like I could do that. That's why I didn't do that. That one. The one the spider is immediately in front of. That's the one we need. I wish there was a Dark Souls hurry down the ladder thing. I mean, that's one way to do it. I think if I fell off a ladder like that, I think I'd probably lay there for a minute too. I'd just be like, am I dead? I don't want to be dead. Am I dead? That's the one. I didn't think that would work, but what the hell was worth a try. Excuse me. The wind today has just been ridiculous, and it has made me a little stuffy. And unfortunately, that's not going to change anytime soon. Excuse me. You couldn't wait 1 second. Is she wearing a saddle? There was a banner of a noble rat. Tell no one of this, mouse. I did what you asked. Where is Mara? My wife. Answer my question. I want to know only what I asked you. Tell me about Mara. Oh, yeah. Moment, almost an eternity of absolute silence. The voice so clear it seems to you that as if it is the only sound that has ever existed. You must journey to the Isle of Periclave. What you seek is waiting for you there. Not lying to me, are you? There truly is a lost island of Periclave, spoken only in legend. The ruins of the Great Tower. Excuse me. Periclave is the subject of a myriad of epic poems and songs, painting for us an evocative, if often contradictory, picture of the Lost Tower. Some say it rose from the center of a vast plain, a bridge between earth and the heavens, while others describe Periclave as an island pierced by a black shard at the center of a great lake. But most historians tend to agree that Periclave was once a place of learning and discovery for all enlightened creatures, greater even than the library at Keem, and the final rallying point for the armies of the living in the War of the Green Flame. As its true nature has long eluded scholars of all disciplines, some have theorized that Periclave is merely a fantasy, an amalgamation of various enclaves that played a part in the war. Regardless, the Tower of Periclave casts a long shadow over us still. Then I must go. I need a ship and some luck, and a chart to navigate. You can't carry me there? Carry you in my stomach. Bottom of this cliff on a desolate shore, you'll find a rowboat. What about the charts? Can I help you find your way? The lake is the domain of pirates and frogs. And perhaps pirate frogs? You have my thanks, Ravik of Periclave. Almost. Bye, Magpie. Hooray, we did a thing. Where's my barrel? I'll save again. Back to the jail to talk to the frog, I guess. Nope, not that way. No. Do we? Many are smashed. What happened to the graves? Soldiers came armed with hammers and quarry axes, split them open. Bones were... What were they looking for? I have not found all of your remains, nor heights. Just need one more of each. We need one more rose. We need one more each. Report to the commander about that. Where was that broken door? Is it this way? Yes. Well, I guess it's not broken. So we can't open it. We gotta go around it. Because I think this was a quicker way somewhere else, right? I think we're done with spiders. I don't think we have to deal with spiders anymore through the rest of the game. Too late to see the commander. God damn it. It's always something, folks. It's always something. Is it too late or is it too early, though? That's the question. Is he still here? Let me solve a puzzle. Never mind. Nope. Bye. What would it be like if you could just... I would like to sleep for 14 hours, please. Thank you. I think I will. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. There's Oh, you need candles anyway. Nope, no, not that way. Stamina works so weird with this armor on. It doesn't go down steady. Consistently, you know. Yeah, he's got a lot on his plate every day. Pardon me. Tell me, Sigma Guard has been arrested, charged with, convicted of the jailer's murder, hanged at the rise of the next blood moon. Rest of the squad's dead. There you go. Signed and sealed orders. Once you take this to the smithy, you know the drill. Smuggling ring's ongoing. Where's Silas being held? Cell 7. That's my old cell. I'd like to question the prisoner. What's the evidence? Enough to have him hanged. No doubt of his guilt. My mind, none. Working our way to cover the master's identity. Talk to the cook. Anything I can do for you? Gilded warrior. Some of those are quite good. All right. So we get something if we play every song, right? So I'm going to make note of the songs. Tails. Maiden. Heaven. Crows. We're not going to play them all, like, right now. Coward. King. Prince. Poison. Rascal. We just did Gilded Warrior. Did I skip that on the list? Or is it not on the list anymore? Oh, maybe that's handy. Well, hell. Hey, never mind. I should get on with it, sir. Well, now we don't have to worry about keeping track of songs anymore. That's okay. Why did I come this way? I didn't mean to come this way, but I came this way. I meant to come this way. Our stamina was so much better before we had our armor fixed to make it easier to run in. I have orders from the commander. Spider traps, I guess. Don't need them anymore. Oh, thank you. Surprised that's not a achievement. Okay. Talk to the cook. Cook was this way, right? No, not that way. I had it down last week. Yeah, nothing this week. This way. Right? No, not this way. What makes it even worse is the stamina. I'm gonna complain about that forever because that's stupid. You know what I'm saying? What are you cooking, Uma? Gruel. Just a little, if I may. Spare any food. Acorns. One floor in here. Oh, that was a dead end. Let's go to the jail. You could just jump out the window. I'm sure we'd be fine. I'm still annoyed. Like, all game, I avoided jumping down there because I thought it was death. And there was something down there the whole time. And then when I finally do it, we can't do it anyway. Sometimes his head gets caught right there. Go talk to the frog first. And then we'll see if we can find Silas. Someone's whistling. A happy tune. Oi! What isn't? Need to plot a course for Periclave. Need to plot a course for Periclave. I need to plot a course for Periclave. What are you doing in myself? me get you out of here. Because of what your father did? I was the one who found the jailer's body. Spoke with Magpie, and I know how to find Mara. So happy for you. What's the evidence? Say they have a witness, and that it was my dagger found stuck in his back. Was also in his debt, too many games of chance. Would have been enough. The night the jailer disappeared, where were you? You're caught. Scaps in a bottle. Did you kill the jailer? No, maybe. I don't remember. So, what do you think? I know you didn't do it. They're building a gallows in the courtyard. I've not really looked into it. I need to go, but I'll be back. Would you rather I hid a key under some bread? Worked for me. If you're innocent, I'll prove it. I don't understand what you mean. You were there? Then it was you took him on to the physician. You tried to save him. You did all that you could. Are you telling me this? It's all right. Okay. I need to plot a course to Periclave. I was told the frog might know the way. A marsh herald? Oh, she was, yar. Have I read this? Bay is a vast inland sea spanning from Meridia in the east to the distant shores of Saltar. Once dominated by the sleek ships of the Vailian frogs, the lake is now policed by galleons of the Red Paw, for its ports and trade routes are vital to the service of the Rat Empire. The eastern shore of Baia is defended by a chain of fortress keeps, of which Dunlan Heights is but one. Baia's waters, are stagnant and acidic, yet home to a myriad of creatures, including the sunder crab and the gowler eel. Several leagues offshore, a heavy fog enshrouds the lake, a hazard for shipping and a haven for pirates. Legend claims that hidden within lies the mythical island of Periclave. That is not the only mystery it might hold. Okay. Outgunned but not outwitted, Cloak of Periclave. That's the fog. While most of Ai's ships are shore runners operating within the relative safety of Lake Shallow's larger trading ships led by experienced captains and a Valayan frog for a pilot will venture further into the fog. The merchant routes have been traveled for centuries, their currents and hazards thoroughly charted. Even so, the crew must maintain a constant state of vigilance, for visibility within the cloak is no more than a few feet. Then there are the pirate galleons that seemingly sail the cloak with impunity, just like Chrono Cross. Their mainsail and tatters are rudder smash, easy prey for the serpent. What serpent? The whip, the mother's tail, currents, mousy, currents in the waters of the lake. The whip will take a ship clear from one side of the cloak to the other. Mother's tail will always see you home, but the serpent, get caught by the serpent, you'll be crushed. With the wheel as his weapon, the captain fought the serpent and won. The lake witch gave the serpent the slip and found a hidden current that took us away deeper into the gray of the cloak. We was lost in the gray for days. A black tower. Okay, figured. Rising from the lake like a spear, piercing its heart, and beneath it, the island of Barraclave. We thought it our salvation, but 'twas only horror we found. The horror. That's all I gotta say about that. The island is cursed. Periclave and legend. Only one contemporary account of Periclave exists, given by the boatswain of a small fishing trawler lost in a storm and found adrift 6 months later, raving about an island of both great beauty and abject horror. A citadel dominated by a dark tower and populated by the dead. The ship's surgeon who examined him declared him madder than a Saltarian ferret. Oh, man. Forced as he had been to drink the brackish waters of Lake Vaea in order to survive his ordeal. He recovered in time, but never recanted his testimony. Though his body had returned, it seemed his mind still dwelled on the island he claimed to have found. One night he stole a skiff and disappeared back into that fog that hangs over Vaea at dawn, never to return. You won't help me? Captain's the only other living soul that knows the way, and even he would need my charts. Give them to the captain, so unless you're Captain Powderkeg... Where's your captain now? Through there, cell next door. What a character. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Pirate. I'm missing a pirate thing. There we go. Yo-ho! Cap him. Of course it's me, you bug-eyed maggot. Oh, Captain. You always did look up to me, didn't you? It's because you're sitting down, you fool. Something, mermice? At least we can look. Showering magpies, mischief of mice, weasels, poison cup, heaven in a bottle. I had a feeling this was piratey. Well, we've heard it before. Hey, that's the one. You talk about Periclave. Oh, what did you tell him? He's a sly one. Didn't even mention the chest buried down on the bone shore, where the shadow of the crow's nest falls at 5. And even if I did, I still have the key. I should take a look, make sure all is well. Promise me you mean to destroy it this time. Periclave was never meant to be found. Okay. Because nothing in this game is ever just do the thing and move on. God, you're so mopey. Anyway, since nothing in this game is ever just, you did it, you're done. Move on to the next thing. Now we have part 8. Well, more like part 18 of this part of the quest. get there from down there? Is that going to be shorter? I don't think so. I mean, because I don't think so is probably exactly why I should do it, since, you know, my sense of direction in this game is so great. I'm terrible in video games. Absolutely horrible. Like, outside, real life, easy, man. I got a great compass built into my noggin. But in video games, I had no idea. Can we finally just open this door? How helpful that would be. Private harem has fallen off the ramparts. Well, the jailer's been found. I found him. He was, having a bath. Very lovely bath. Wasn't the button I wanted. I feel like we need to try and save Silas, because Silas is probably going to have to be the new king when all this, you know, has settled down. You know what I'm saying? It's so weird. It will never not be weird. It's an obvious thing. You know, that button. I think somebody would have noticed that while playtesting and said, hey, why does his arm, you know, not, you know, biology says no. Anatomy, not biology, anatomy. I knew what I meant. You knew what I meant. Hello, Commander. He actually is here. My God. There's one more guard up there, right? So we don't want to change our outfit just yet. Now I think we can change. I feel like our stamina drains way too fast. Well, this is not where I wanted to be. Our last flower is here, but it's higher up. tempted to go look for it. You know. Because I want to 100% this as best I can. Maybe we can crawl through the hole in the geometry. We're a mouse. We're supposed to be able to, like, dislocate all our bones or something. That's the one, I think. I needed to take that one over there. Whoop. No. This way. Isn't that a thing with mice? That's why they can, like, crawl under doors and stuff. I don't know, maybe I'm making it up. I don't think this is where I wanted to be either. Be over there. Well, it was worth a try. I was going to say, our latest save is just going to be right where the commander was, so that's okay. Thought I heard something earlier. Sewers. I'd best get on. There we go. And there's the other guard I was thinking of. Get out of my way. Gonna up our stamina recovery. So that. Well, we'll mix and match our outfits then. $5 o'clock. If only we knew what time it was. But I don't imagine there's anything in game other than sleeping that tells us what time it is. I mean, like, exactly what time it is. And I feel like there should be a map for here. feel like it's going to be right in or around here somewhere. Well, while we wait for that, scooting some windows around, excuse me. Well, there is an urn here, but I think we already got it. I think we want to mess with that. That's a bad idea. Oh, maybe it's over here. Oh, we do have a clock. The odds of that. I never noticed. Never needed to know, I guess. So, yeah, I'm thinking over here. Waiting is fun. Look at me jump. Look at them teeth. Look at them tooth. Look at them buttons. Got an hour to wait. Why did it make extra water noise when we locked up the rock? That was weird. You know, this only really makes sense if it's a specific time of year. Because it'll be different. Like in the wintertime, summertime. Somewhere around here is that little kind of chapel temple thingy we went in. And that's where the urn here is. Wee. So much fun. How generous is the window going to be on this, do you think? Did we miss it? It should have lit up or something. There's just too many other things in the way. I'm going to have to wait and do that all again without an opportunity to sleep in between. That is stupid. Stamina recovery is so slow. In here. There was an urn in here. And I think we already got it. Yeah, I think it was over there. There's a bed, though. I don't want to sleep in here with him that close. But we got nothing to knock him out with. We'll try again. Thanks, camera. Appreciate that. Let's hurry on over here. Look at that stamina go. It is almost better with the armor because it just drains slower. We move slower, but still. I looked it up. So, this isn't great. There's a large white rock with a small tree stuck to it. This one? Is it this one? Standing on the very top and waiting around 4:45 perfectly reveals it. Really didn't tell me anything. It really didn't. Okay. Sure. Whatever you say. What are you doing here? I don't understand. Why? Mean you and Faustus? Volker the jailer. Good pair, but I think this is fair compensation for sacrifice. Did you kill the jailer? Looting catacombs, gambling, all while searching for the captain's treasure. How did you know of the treasure? Frog in the jail? He talking to sleep. Continue. Say treasure is why she wrecked. How so? Running too heavy or keeled too deep. No trace of any treasure was found, so I paid him a visit. Said you were a good mouse. I just need the charts. Can I just not make a copy of the chart for Periclave? You're the master of the smuggling ring? Why do you call yourself the master? None of ever gave old Rezia a second glance. Kitchen's been the perfect place to hide. Well, I should go. Any consolation, your death will make your old Uma very, very... Her eyes sinking into their orbits as fur and flesh unravel from crumbling bone. In an instant, Uma Ritzia is gone. To an awful dirge, more felt than heard, the crystal begins to pulse with a sickly green light. And then... Oh. Well, we don't want to be around this. Oh, ghost pirates. And other such things. This is not what we need. Also, I have no stamina. This is just like that, My lady! The dead have risen! Green flame is awakened. What must I do? Once the emerald fire has been lit, it cannot be easily extinguished. No one remembers where the green flame appeared first. A force without conscience or thought it killed and consumed all standing in its path. When the world was teetering on the edge of the bright abyss, it almost caused all life to end. Some see the green flame as a creation myth, others as a metaphor for greed and power. The truth is that the rat's influence over Pangaea can be traced all the way back to the legendary Battle of Periclave. King Rodgar I, Jarlan Dunlan, whose mighty rat heroes may have died centuries ago, yet all still remember that their sacrifice was necessary to finally destroy the flame. Alone you can do nothing. Muster your comrades, and trust it is not too late. Only the living can help you now. Well, I'm just going to go. Just going to go. Just going to go this way. Can I not be glowy anymore? Thank God. It's break time, but we'll wait till we get out of here. Guess just being close to them saps stamina. That's annoying. Climb, mouse, climb! Don't let yourself be killed by ghost pirates. What's that game called? Sea of Thieves. Is it Sea of Thieves? With the ghost pirates, I think. Okay. You know, the game's so well programmed. That's why all of that with the cook happened in a cutscene. We never even got to see her. It's the green thing from Heavy Metal. What was it called? Called something. I don't remember there being a basket here. It's not even attached to the rope. That's a neat trick. Oh, there it goes. It just needed a minute to catch up to the rope. Okay, let's... Come on. Okay. I could not remember if there was a way... Well, let me retract that. I was fairly certain there was a way from the slopes to the shore, but I couldn't remember where it was. And I didn't want to spend all that time looking, so... Let's find a save. Then we will save. And when we come back, we'll go hunting for the last of these urns. Because I want to do everything I can for the nice rat ghost lady. She's been nice to us. Excuse me. Okay. See you in a little bit.
Deliciously. Tang for the wake-up flavor everybody likes, and protective vitamin C everybody needs. Make Tang fresh every day for the whole family. Now, more than ever, a great breakfast drink value. Instant Tang, another fine product of General Foods.
The world is unfair to a dieter. Who can stay on a diet when this is all there is to eating? Now, from the Edward Dalton Company comes today's new way to diet. Good Measure, the world's first 300-calorie diet dinners. Now you can actually eat full meals, like meat, potatoes, gravy, twice a day, and still lose as much weight as you would with the well-known liquid diets. Impossible? Until now. The Edward Dalton Company discovered how to control calories in full meals, like beef stew, so each dinner is precisely 300 calories, as nutritionally complete as a meal can be. Here's a diet not too steep to stick to. Eat an average breakfast. For lunch and dinner, enjoy full meals of Good Measure beef stew, chicken with noodles, or chili con carne, and still lose as much weight as you would with the well-known liquid diets. Dieters rejoice with Good Measure diet dinners.
Now there's an amazing new sugar discovery, Sugar Cane 99.
That's sugar, all right.
No, it's Sugar Cane 99, made from pure cane sugar with artificial sweetener added. Sugar Cane 99, an amazing new sugar discovery.
That's sugar, all right.
No, it's Sugar Cane 99, made from pure cane sugar with artificial sweetener added. Half the calories are gone. New Sugar Cane 99, an amazing sugar discovery that even looks new.
That's sugar, all right.
No, it's Sugar Cane 99. One spoonful has all the sweetness of a spoon of regular sugar, but with half the calories, because it's half the sugar.
What discovery is this?
A new sugar discovery.
Amazing.
Sugar Cane 99.
Here's Bo, the brave whirlybird pilot, looking for a place to land. Say, there's one now. Lower the ladder! And what a wonderful place to drop in on. Elsie's Ice Cream Land. There's Elsie, who says, "Come on, everyone, march right up and take your pick."
Born, very big on flavor, very big on goodness too, very big on pleasing you with the good things that Elsie brings to every one of you. So by Borden, very big on flavor.
Borden's, the dreamiest, creamiest ice cream you ever tasted. Nobody knows how to make ice cream better than Borden's. Elsie says, ask your mom to get the very big half-gallon size so you won't run out.
So by Borden, very big on flavor.
Where does it all start? Sometimes here, with an acid stomach, or here, with tense, upset digestive nerves. It may even reach here, with that fuzzy, achy feeling in the head. Soon you seem to feel sick all over. It's the acid, tension, pain, trouble triangle. Now there's a new medication, liquid peptans, specially developed to break the trouble triangle. Peptans comes in fast-acting liquid form, no waiting to dissolve. Peptans settles acid stomach with an ingredient that neutralizes excess acid, a cause of your trouble. Peptans calms digestive nerves with tension-soothing ingredients that help stop stomach spasms and cramps. Peptans has a gentle, fast-acting ingredient that helps relieve the achy head that's part of your distressed feeling. Peptans breaks the trouble triangle to help stop your sick-all-over feeling. Break the acid, tension, pain, trouble triangle. Get new liquid Peptans.
I hope you ran out and bought yourself some Peptans so you can avoid the trouble triangle, ladies and gentlemen. Before there was a Bermuda Triangle, there was a trouble triangle. So we're going to go talk to the commander. Tell him we found who the master was. Didn't really get a lot of, you know, information from that whole thing. He's probably not here now, so. So what I think we'll do instead, let's go track down these urns. I have kind of sort of a list. Kind of sort of. And I have the location of that last rose. Why'd you stop? That was weird. We are missing one of each. Yeah. Okay. So unfortunately, we're going to have to check every one of these. That's okay. Had news. I had a coffee. Okay. So back. There's just a quick button. Which one do you want to wear? Click. Would be so great. So, from the catacombs. Here's the other problem we got. There's a map here, but it is so small. And when I clicked on it to raise it, or to enlarge it, it didn't work. The full-size image is broken, only the thumbnail remains. So what we're looking for is an archway, skulls. Okay, there was one there. We got that one. The next one is at the very, very bottom of this area. So let's go out this way. Yes. And this way. Whoa. Oh, spider trap. Now we can reset the traps. Yippee. I mean, that would have been handy, I guess, at some point, but how handy is it now? I don't know. Would have been more handy than the armor thing for all that armor upgrade gave us. Okay, this way. There's one down here. There, but I think we got it. Yeah, it was on this platform. Okay. Now we gotta come over here and scroll down. Sorry, that's obnoxious, I understand. Next is the long skinny room. Well, it's not super skinny, but the long vertical room on the north side of the map. So we're gonna run all the way over here. And this way. This way. Nope, not that way. This way. And this screenshot looks like it's supposed to be. Yeah, okay, we got that one. The next one is further this way. Past the room with the two worms. Across from a red paw banner. In or around here. Would have been right over here, I think. Yeah, would have been right there. We got that. Okay. Next is towards the center. We want to take this left. Great hall where you can find a ladder that drops down. The urn is just at the entrance behind some rocks on the left above the ladder. Right back there. We got that one. This one is way the hell back on the other side. Pretty much just due south of here. What the hell is this? Is that something we can jump to over there? It is. Huh. Is there any reason for me to be over here? Seems to be not. That way. I need to go this way. No, it's not the way I need to go. Yeah, let's go this way. Wish I could see. It's so tiny. Let's go this way. Yeah, okay. Straight through here. Just over here somewhere. That doesn't really help either. Would have been over here. Okay. Ghost mouse gives us one. The other one, lower hall, after we speak to the magpie. We got that one. Large chapel with the worm. And a cave that connects the northern slopes to the harbor. But that means we're still missing one. Do we need to... Let's go talk to the ghost. What's the best way to get there going to be? Probably turning around. But I'm sure we got the one that we would have gotten from talking with the ghost. But maybe I didn't. That kind of worked. And I know we got the one down there with the spiders, but maybe we died and we don't have it anymore. Welcome, good mouse. I've not found all your remains. Fingers in your paws. At your mercy. Nothing but time. Fingers in your paws. Ah. I was trying to jump off the ladder and then grab it again. I did it on the shorter one earlier. I guess I just screwed it up. Screwed it up. I'm going to try it again, though. Nope. I think you could grab it. You can grab it at the top and the bottom, but I don't think it's programmed to let you grab it in the middle. Like that. What I'm saying. Unfortunately, we're just going to have to climb the thing down all the way. This is the only one I can think of that didn't stay collected. And then it looks like the last one is very easy to miss because in the thing, a lot of people said, oh, I totally missed that one. Oh, it would have been there. I thought I could reset the traps. Guess not. Go away. It's on the other side. Would have been here. Yeah, we already got that one. Oh, right next to the ladder. Should have just said right next to the ladder. Instead of all this. Da -da 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 -da. All right, take me up. Where's that barrel around here? Now, our last one. No. I think we want the door you can't open. This one, I think it's shorter. Feels like stamina just feels so slow. Go to the northern slopes and the cave that connects the area with the harbor. As you walk down to the harbor, you will reach an open cliff to your left. From the cliff, you should be able to see the urn as shown in the picture. Insert picture. It is safe to drop down from the cliff on the platform. What are you doing, Lantern? Are you guiding me towards secrets, Lantern? Is that what you're doing? Is that something you do, or are you just broken? I think it's just broken. Yeah. Maybe if we salute, we can fix it. We can't salute while we're holding the lantern. Sir, my lantern seems to be broken. Well, Commander's not here. No surprise. Oh, can't see my mouse. Sorry. If you could see my mouse, I'd point you to where we're going, but you can't see the mouse. Sometimes you can see the mouse. So over on the right-hand side, there's that bridge that spans the gap there. Arrow point in the right direction. Nope. Nope. I really hate the map in this game. I really do. I really do. I've had some complaints, ladies and gentlemen, and, you know, not all of them, I admit, not all of them are valid. It's just, you know, me things, but at the same time, call them quality of life or something, I guess. Is it here? It's here, but it's this way. Is it the one that was down there? So I'm trying to line up the pictures, and it's not making sense. Keep going this way. I guess that's not helpful at all, because this is no longer going to be there. So this picture I'm looking at, that away. There is a red torch like that with a blue torch on either side. But I don't see that such a thing exists. There's also a torch on the wall. Yeah, that screen, the thumbnail doesn't work. That one doesn't work. Let's see what this has to say. That's not that. And this one is just the text copied from that one without the pictures. So that's not very helpful. Let's go find something to save in. It surely can't be that. As you walk down to the harbor, where we are now, so it's got to be coming from this way, you will reach an open cliff to your left. So let's go all the way out. Maybe I'm at a different spot because the height's different. Maybe that's why I'm not seeing those torches, because they don't line up right. Oh, yep, right there. Right here. So that urn, there it is. But I still don't have all of her urns. She gives us her first urn when we speak to her for the first time. We got that one. We checked that one. We checked that one. Entrance to the great hall behind the rocks. We checked that one because that's by the ladder. Given when we speak to her, down there by the crows. We're missing one somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last one is down there where the spiders are. We got that. Get one from speaking with her. I'm assuming we got that. But that's the only one I can't go back and physically verify. Because we, you know, where do I look? You know what I'm saying? Also, we need to go back out to Ghost Pirate Land because our last rose is out there. According to this, anyway. Excuse me. It's on the shore. I'm just wondering if we go back and talk to the ghost. Now that we've got all of those, maybe that's how we can get the last one? I don't know. But I feel like we got this one. We don't have a map here is the problem. But I think we got this one, and it was on that side of the building where the that worm was guarding the urn. And I think we got it. I haven't been in here though. Hey! Yeah, no, we got this one. Look up there at the top right corner. There's a little thought bubble. So it's just candles we can't hold. Well, let's put on our ranger outfit. We're a dead ringer for a ranger. We have an ear thing, but we've never picked up anything for our ears. Well, looking at it, ranger is great for stamina recovery and sprint speed, but kind of crap for everything else. Maybe that's stamina recovery. All right, let's get back to the catacombs. Go talk to the ghost one more time. You know what? I think I would rather have not stamina recovery, but maybe stamina depletion isn't as high. You know what I mean? Like increase max stamina by 10% or something like that. I feel like I'd rather have that than stamina recovery because stamina recovery just takes so long. Oh, I see it. It's inside the tower ruins, only available after we discover who the master is. So now that we know who the master is, we can get that. But I think we've got to go tell the boss who the master is. It's not the way. See, it's that rose right there. Okay, here's where we need to be. I don't know why I do that. I don't need to do that. There's no reason to do that. It doesn't make my stamina increase any faster, which is what I thought it did initially. And it doesn't. I was living a horrible lie, ladies and gentlemen. Hole in the floor. There. Hole in the floor. in here. You're supposed to be here in the evenings, right? That was the thing. There's a bed around here somewhere, and I think it was up here. Yes. So I know we've discussed, right? We've discussing. Yeah, just like give me the option to wait. Like, let me wait inside a barrel. I'm hiding in there. I'm saving in a cupboard, whatever. Just give me the option to wait. Don't make me go find a bed. You're not here anyway. Is this not evening? 7 p.m.? No, we're all the way back. And we'll wait till 9, I guess. Come back. But if I could wait, you know, if I could wait a couple hours in a cupboard, there's a cupboard right there. I could just wait. And then if he shows up, great. And if not, I go back in the cupboard and I wait another hour. I'm positive that one guy said he was here in the evenings. Let's just go back to the courtyard. We'll stop by the catacombs on the way. Since we can ride the elevator, we'll go talk to the ghost now that we have all the urns from Hythe, whatever his name was. We have a mask on. Can't you tell? Can't you see my mask? Look at it. Here, I'll take it off for you. And I'll put it back on. You know, I've said it before. I've said it several times. I feel like this game could have used another month playtesting. I don't think it would have hurt. Because some of these things just seem like fairly obvious things. And I feel like there should have been somebody in the room like, hey, wait a minute. What about this, guys? Nope, not that way. I don't feel like the benefit we get from the extra stamina is reflected in how long it takes the stamina to replenish. I We looked. I just don't know. We went back and checked every one of them. And we'll go back and check every one of them again. I feel like we picked one up and died, and it didn't get saved. You know what I mean? Let's do this. Let's do this. We're in about 10 seconds. So for every 10 seconds we run, we have to wait 8 seconds for it to fill back up. That just doesn't seem worth it to me. And we're coming up on time, but I want to go talk to the commander. And of course, we got to find the jerk because he's not where he's supposed to be based on what the game told me where he was going to be when he was going to be there. What's that mean? Ranger, I want no trouble. Oh. Be no trouble if I'm left alone. Okay. Or you'll do what? No. That was not helpful at all. Hey, Silas is gone. Let me through. I'm not telling anybody about the green flame. Not till I'm ready. No, I was going the right way the first time. Keep's sake. Green flame has returned. Leave me alone. Oh my God. How many times is the same guy going to stop me to talk to me? Within the span of 4 seconds. Don't talk to me. Now we get to deal with that camera every time. Like I said, just a little more. A little more playtesting would have been great. Condemned a noble rat to hang. I know he was a fair rat. Would you want this on your conscience? I mean to. Much more urgent matter. The dead have risen. I may have deceived you, but Scow Tilo. I'm Scow. Yes. I would never lie about music, sir. I've done my best to help each one of you. I think of some of you as friends now. I come to warn you that this keep, this land, is in great danger. Chest full of crystal buried down on the bone shore. You opened it, didn't you, Mouse? I was searching for the charts to Periclave. Your charts. They collapsed before they reached the caves. Smashing those damn crystals. There's so many of the dead, though. Smithy hesitates, gives a nod. You're welcome to join us, Commander. Godspeed, Silas. Okay, but I need to talk to him. It's important that I talk to him. Why is this red? Oh, it's not red. Where he was is red. This game. Just a couple more weeks, guys. Could have been great. All right, folks. That's it for me. We'll be back next week, and I think we'll finish it then. I think that's probably the best we can hope for. So I want to thank everybody for joining me, live or otherwise. I gotta find that last urn. Man. Oh, well. Let's see. So we got to figure out how to get that last rose too. So anyway, thanks everybody again. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you joining me for all of these. We'll be back next week. Join me Sundays for Sunday Morning Minecraft, which hopefully is still going to be a thing if everything goes as it should. Visit the website down there. Thanks everybody for following on Twitch and Kick and YouTube, subscribing, following, all that. We do have a 10 sub goal. If you're watching, you want to sub over on Ye Olde Kick or Twitch, excuse me. That's what we're shooting for. I don't know what we'll do when we get there. Something, I'll bet. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you around.